Hello, Magi here, and welcome back to another episode of Touhou meme/Fanon Origins. So Touhou, for those who didn't know, has a shit ton of remix music done by the fans, and some of these are animated. A good example of an animated Touhou music video was the 9 meme associated with Chiruno's perfect math class. We're going to be covering a music video that honestly dwarfs the math class video, and that shit is already big in views as it is, so you know this video ain't no joke. So the meme we're going to be covering is Bad Apple. The video will more facts back into it than I was prepared for. Anyway, let's begin the Touhou meme/Fanon Origins number 7, Bad Apple. Being the absolute most popular YouTube video on Touhou when it comes to view, seeing on 18 million views is the translated version of the music video, Bad Apple. For those who haven't seen it before, which would be shocking at this point, let's showcase it. So I showed mostly the beginning, and what makes it unique is the 3D shadow art style it has. The music is good, don't get me wrong, but it wouldn't have gotten its fame without the visual style. So with that in mind, let's talk about the music track. Bad Apple is the actual name of the Stage 3 theme of Lotus Land Story, the 4th PC98 game and 4th game in the series. Let's hear what the original sounds like. The boss of the stage is Ellie, but her boss theme is called Spirit Battle, Perdition Crisis. Let's hear that as well. It wasn't until researching this video that I realized Bad Apple was the stage theme. I always assumed it was her boss theme. See, we all make mistakes here. So that's the origins of the theme. But now we gotta look at the remix version as it's the main focus. On May 20th, 2007, Masayoshi Minoshima, the founder of the Touhou Doujin Club, Yarormyr Records, released a remix of Bad Apple, featuring the voice of a Japanese pop singer called No Miko, in an album called Love Light. This track was used for the Bad Apple video. Boy, I bet they were not prepared for the popularity explosion that their remix had down the line. Not surprising, the remix music is super popular thanks to the video. It's certainly more known than its original PC98 counterpart. It's even considered the second McRoll due to attracting thousands of Western fans to Touhou. Considering it's the most popular video on YouTube alone, that seems reasonable. Not only that, Ellie has gained a bit of popularity thanks to the video. Even better when you remember most people can't even touch her game of origin. There are those who don't know who Ellie is when they see her near the end of the video. I was one of them, but to be fair, I barely knew anyone to begin with. Due to its popularity, a number of Touhou fans will sometimes get confused whether or not Bad Apple is Ellie's theme due to arrangements associating Ellie with it. I already pointed myself as one of them, and you already know I do a lot of work when it comes to Touhou. So if someone who spent almost 4 years making Touhou videos can get that wrong, I bet my fucking ass the average viewer could get that confused as well. Many longtime Touhou fans find Bad Apple a massive sore point and get irritated if someone thinks the video and Touhou itself is an anime or asks if it is. Man, some people get triggered real fucking easy. What the fuck? Tokyo! A bit of time passes by until June 8th, 2008. A Nico user made a video featuring a storyboard with precise details of what he considered would be the best video clip for the Bad Apple song. His video has accumulated more than 900,000 views on Nico Nico Doga alone. Here's a translated version available on YouTube. Clearly, it was in the works. Since its rise to popularity on Nico Nico Douga, which was released on October 27, 2009, the song has inspired an extensive list of remixes, dances, and musical tributes primarily on the Japanese web. In October 2010, the original upload became the first NND video to reach 10 million views. As of typing this script, the NND video is about 46k views away from 26 million. The first Bad Apple video with the shadow art has 11 million on YouTube, certainly less than its translated counterpart. Good shit to the music video, but when anything becomes popular, expect some parodies related to it. Bad Apple was no exception. The first one I'm going to show you uses stop motion animation. That alone sounds annoying. The director printed out every single frame of the shadow video and uses contextual frame placement. It was published January 28, 2010. This video had 6,565 frames. You couldn't pay me enough to do just 1/4 of that shit. I commend the director so fucking badly. That's true love and dedication right there. That's one video down. I'm going to show you small snippets of other parodies of Bad Apple. Certainly not as animated as the original, but it gets the job done, mostly. The title really caught my eye, Bad Naruto. I don't know why, but I really enjoyed that. I like the two being shown simultaneously, makes you appreciate the original even more. The girls certainly loosen up there. While most of the parodies, remixes, and mads were made by people knowing at least a little bit about what Touhou is, the rest of the world was bound to discover the stop-motion animation clip when CNN made a report on it on January 30th, 2010. It's total cringeworthy. It's not too long, but I'll leave a timestamp on top of the video in case you lose your mind like I did.
Alright, we can go to the next one now, because this is where we get to have a little fun. There was this really popular song in Japan that was called Bad Apple, and this was the video that went along with it. It was really huge, it was #1 for weeks and weeks and weeks. People went crazy over it. Well now, here's something interesting. In this new viral video, that's the next one for you.
Creepy.
They're taking you
Sorry,
behind...
that kind of creeped me out, that one.
It's a little bit, isn't it? But
Yeah.
check out this next one. So this is what's gone viral now. This is how they made it. We're talking about 7,000 little pictures that were basically stop motion. And they've now created a viral video out of this. There's more than 6,000 individual pieces of art. Millions of people around the world taking a look at how they made that video. And it brings you behind the scenes by giving you all these still shots. And someone took the time to show you every single still that it took to make that video.
Okay.
This is what's going on.
Yeah, that's
Just
bizarre.
so much. All right,
No,
well,
I'm just still trying to figure that one out. I probably have to watch that over and over again to like
yeah.
to get it.
It's wild. But I mean, this
To get the attraction.
This is like technology people are really into online.
Yeah.
The next one, talk about bizarre.
Okay.
You're going to love this. Conan O'Brien had a bit of a tough time lately, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's a testament.
Sorta, until he got the 30 million plus. So, but you know.
As you can tell, they certainly made a lot of mistakes, like Bad Apple being originally stop motion and all that. No wonder CNN was considered the Chiruno News Network. Believe it or not, Bad Apple was popular before the 3D shadow art video. At this point, I was like, how the fuck does that work? Isn't this shit all about the video? Well, I was wrong about that. So the song was popular back in Nico Nico Douga, but as a dance fad instead. Two Japanese guys created dance moves that would be best used for the song. This was similar to the Fukirita meme, the Odit Mita or I tried dancing it fad on NND took hold. Hey, they have their own shit. Let's show the dance. These two uploaded the video on June 26, 2009. After the video, it gave birth to more than 100 videos of people following the dance featuring human beings or 3D characters. Let's show some few examples of those. Next one. We did have to show an animated one. And we had to end the dance off with the Touhou crew, obviously. The two dancers to start this all is called Do at Rat, if I'm correct, making Bad Apple popular before that video. Those two dancers deserve some fucking credit there. Not surprising, there was another Japanese fad called Hite Mita, or I tried playing it. It's pretty much people covering songs and can use nearly any kinds of instruments. We're gonna show some few for Bad Apple as well. Blasting them strings, I see. We certainly can't forget about the pianos. And guitarists, because we definitely love those. There's another fad that was on Nico about involving a song meme. It's called Utate Mita, or I've tried singing it. Involves people singing the tune, recording and posting it to Nico Doga or other video streaming sites. This fad isn't restricted to the Japanese web, and fan dubs exist as well. I was curious if there was an English dub of Bad Apple, and I'll be damned, there is one! We're in for a treat. It's always nice to understand the lyrics, wouldn't you say? But yeah, that covers up Bad Apple. From a PC98 stage theme, not even a boss theme mind you, to being remixed by Yarormyr Records, to that simple storyboard, and eventually the juggernaut that was the 3D Shadow video. And hell, this shit got popular before that, thanks to two dudes with some nice moves. Bad Apple has certainly a history in the Touhou fandom, that's for sure. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Which facts about Bad Apple did you enjoy the most? Did you thought it was actually Ellie's theme like I did? Were you surprised that it's the highest viewed Touhou content on YouTube? Or were you not prepared that the dance moves had helped it be popular before the main video? If you guys enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and subscribe, or else more people will keep confusing her stage theme as her boss theme. Although at this point, it's better than most treatments the other PC98 girls are dealt with. Either way, this is Magi, and thanks again for watching.